get those background, right? You assume that the background is not moving,
Yep.
stationary.
Yep.
What happens if the background is moving?
Yeah, that's a tough. That's a very good question, actually. You know, in the day of windy, you know, the camera is mounted somewhere. Right. But in windy day, the camera will move a little bit, so background almost move. So maybe if moved not that hard, we can use. This is not only for background modeling. It's for every video coding. So the same program. So we can have some technology try to remove that, you know, part, but maybe mostly not working good. So if you face that kind of a case, maybe you need a high bandwidth, wide bandwidth for send that you know, image. Is no way to go. Only you can, but maybe mostly we are not that unhappy. Mostly it is stable. So windy day is a hard, you know, case we need to deal with. Another actually is if the object is too big, you will not understand which is the background, which is the foreground. So this is also a quite, you know, hard case to deal with. So in our system, basically, we learn the background for a long time. So we will figure out what is the real background, what is you know, not real. So we try to keep the real background as a reference.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the very interesting talk. So you have mentioned the 3 challenges, but for the second and the third challenges, do they based on the assumption that you have to rely on the video coding standards? So, well, besides that, which I think is one of the very inspirational technique is you somehow try to apply the either machine learning or pattern recognition to extract certain kinds of features. So what do you think, what are the, well, in your presentation, you apply the so-called region-based. So how does that work with the compatibility of the standard? So how do all these things integrated together?
Yeah, very good question. Yeah, for pattern recognition and for search, it's not, you know, has to be video. Images work well. But in most cases, it's very hard, you know, for a system to understand where is a clean image, it's a clean picture. So the way always, you know, they just compress that, send to the server. Then server do find where is the clean image or clean picture. So then do search and something like that. So you are right. So it not has to be a video. The image is okay. So since current system, that part not doing good, so it depends on smart clean image or smart clean film detection, you know, function. So if we can find a good function for search, of course, and for recognition, one picture is good enough. Actually, for most, you know, system, you know, already in use for transportation for highway, you know, they detect the car. Actually, they don't send the video. They just take a photo, then compress that, send that photo to the server to make the recognition. You know, I didn't mention that there's work we have done already. One group in my lab, we did a standard called CDVS, Compact Descriptive Visual Search, which is MPEG standard. It's MPEG 7, part 13. It just finished this year, become international standard in this October. So in that, it's only image search, no video. But the next step actually is CDVA, Compact Descriptor for Video Analysis, CDVA. With that, we try to you know, provide some technology for intro, search, information, how to represent that kind of the information sent to the server to make a better search. But again, you're right. The image is good enough if you can make a real search and find a clean image.
Yeah, Professor Gao, it is a very interesting talk. I certainly learned a lot. Yeah. When I look at the progress of the video compression technology, the first generation, second generation, third generation, my question is that in the future, do you think that the video compression will become less and less important? The reason is that in the last 20 years, you see the video quality from black and white video to those lower quality pictures to nowadays to the high density video pictures. So there is a big increase of the video data per frame, per picture. But as increased to nowadays, those video quality is so good, it's too good. It's even more than real, more beautiful than the real.
Yeah.
So the video data increase is already at the peak. However, the processing power and the network bandwidth is still increasing. So there will be less need for your video compression technology in the future. Am I right?
Yeah, it's a long debate. You finish your question, right? It's a very good question. Actually, it's a long debate in this field. So, in first generation, after first generation work, MPEG-2 for TV, for movie, people think that's good enough. So when some research and engineer try to make the second generation, so people from industry said, no, we don't need any, good technology at all. That's good enough because standard TV is good enough. So we don't need any, high TV. So we don't need the next generation, video coding. But, engineer just do and provide. Then they'll take over. Then same story happened in the third generation. Again, one time the IDR 264 cut into the market. Most people in the industry said that's good enough. That's we can support HD TV, HD device. That's good enough. We don't need any more. But IDR 265 alive, which come into so. It's very hard to answer is right or not. So the situation is, industry side we don't need, but the engineering side think we can make a much better technology for support. Then that's happened. So I don't know. So for engineering side we just do. We'll find some new things, stuff, interesting things. But we don't know industry like that or use that or not, but just do.
Okay, but there may not be such a demand from the customers because once the picture quality is so good, it's as good as real.
Yeah.
There's no need or there's.
Yeah, but from system point of view, for example, if you can get coding efficient double than last generation, that means you can either save half bandwidth for video transmission, or you can save half cost for video storage. You can save cost.
Okay, yeah, the story never ends.
Right, never ends. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Professor, also very inspiring talk. I learned a lot. I'm just wondering, what's your view on the coexistence of old technology and new technology, such as your new standard? Because if I'm the mayor of a city, I'm supposed to build a smart city, but there's already a lot of old video camera system using old standard, right? Yeah. So I cannot replace them all using your new technology in one night, maybe gradually.
Yeah.
So how, during the transition, how do you make your technology get deployed, coexistence with other old technology so that it help upgrade the quality of smart city surveillance, but also, it's from economic point of view, it's feasible. So what's your view on that?
Yeah, very good question. Actually, this is the question I often, faced for promote this standard. So, so we take some different stage. First, we cannot change the camera already there. So we try to make, we call that transcoding system in the server side. So you take that, all the standards, send that to the, to the server. Then we transcode that, which only become half of the size of storage. So of course, people said, okay, what's the cost of your transcoder? If the cost is higher than the double storage, then they don't want to they don't want to get it. So we try to cost down. The transcoder is cheaper than the half size of the storage. So they think, okay, we use that equal, we double the storage memory. So they think, okay, that's okay. So that's the first step. Then the second step, we try to promote the technology to the equipment company. They integrate the new standard into their camera. Then the camera will compress by new standard, send that to the server. So that is second. Then the third, we integrate all the system. So currently the system looks like a multiple standard system, all the new and the compressed. So that's the strategy we take.
Any other questions? No? Okay, let's thank Professor Cole again.
Thank you. Thank you for attention.
We have a little...
Thank you.
Thank you.